Hello, my name is David Roger. I'm the General Counsel for the Las Vegas Police Protective Association. I'd like to talk to you about what I refer to as the top 10 tips for testifying. And really this applies whether you're testifying in court or going to be interrogated at IAB or CERT or diversity. The same principles apply. And so let's start off with number one. Number one is preparation. It's important for you to be completely prepared for your interview. That means gathering up your reports, reviewing them, making sure that you remember the details of the event. Because if you don't gather all the information and you aren't prepared for your testimony or your interview, you can bet that the person who's interrogating you will have your reports and will be prepared for your cross-examination or your interrogation. So gather all of your reports, give some thought to what are the weaknesses in your testimony or case, and make sure that you're able and ready to answer those difficult questions. Number two, meet with your attorney or prosecutor or your representative before going in for the interview or your testimony. They will have the lay of the land. They will have an idea of what you'll be asked during the interview or your testimony. They'll have some suggestions on how to handle certain issues. And so when there is a prosecutor, when there is your PPA representative, which was always, make sure that you meet with them ahead of time. Number three, be truthful. Truthfulness is so important, and it's especially important when you're under oath. It's important when you go to IAB, because you know that if you lie to IAB, it is a terminable offense. You lie, you fly. That's the idea. Number four, listen to the question. Make sure that you understand the person's question before you answer it. Don't jump the gun. Don't try to guess at what they're going to be asking. Wait for the person to finish asking the question. Make sure that you understand it, and then give your answer. And the next is number five. Don't guess at the question. That's similar to number four, listening to the question, but it's just as important. Don't guess at the question. Make sure that you understand it. Number six, answer the question and don't elaborate. Make sure that you give truthful answers and complete answers, but don't elaborate. If the person wants to ask you follow-up questions, or your representative wants to ask you follow-up questions, they can ask you those questions. But don't go into a tangent that may lead into an area that you don't want to go into. Number seven, don't guess at the answer. If you don't know the answer, then say so. Because as soon as you guess at the answer and you're wrong, you will be accused of not being truthful. If you're in court and they ask you a question that you don't know the answer to, say so. Because there may be another witness who actually does know the answer to the question, and now you have created conflict. Number eight, beware of leading or compound questions. A leading question is a question that suggests the answer. A compound question is one which asks two questions in one long question, and your answer to one question may be taken by the trier of the fact or IAB as the answer to both questions. Number nine, the defense attorney, the interrogator, these people are not your friends. You may have a relationship with these individuals outside of your issue, but it's all business when you're either on the witness stand or you're being interrogated by IB. They have a job to do, and they're not going to cut you any slack just because you have a friendly relationship with them. And then finally, 10, don't be funny. Jokes are rarely carry the day for you. You may offend some people. This is a serious matter when you're testifying in court or you're being interrogated by IAB, so don't be funny. And in the end, relax, do your very best, and be truthful, and everything will turn out all right. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at droger@lbppa.com. And of course, check out our mobile-friendly website at www.davidroger.us. Thank you and stay safe.